An eerie howl echoes through the still night, chilling the very marrow of your bones. In the heart of a serene hamlet, under the blanket of the inky black sky, tranquility is the reigning queen. Crickets hum their nocturnal symphony, and the soft rustle of leaves whispers tales of peace in the cool, gentle breeze. A picturesque sight, almost poetic. But as the old saying goes, appearances can be deceiving. Suddenly, the symphony is interrupted. An inexplicable bone-rattling sound pierces the calm, a dreadful melody that seems to originate from nowhere, yet everywhere. It's a sound that's alien yet eerily familiar, a chilling call that cuts through the silence like a blade. The village, once a portrait of tranquility, is now a canvas of fear. The howl echoes, each reverberation a chilling reminder of the unknown. The inhabitants, a motley crew of hardy souls, each react in their unique ways. Old Man Jenkins, a grizzled war veteran, bolts upright in his bed, his seasoned eyes wide with an unspoken fear. Young Timmy, barely 7 summers old, clutches his teddy bear tighter, his innocent heart pounding in his chest. And Emily, the town's beloved baker, halts her late-night baking, a shiver running down her spine. Each villager, from the oldest to the youngest, is united by a common thread, a primal fear of the unknown. The howl, an unwelcome intruder, has shattered the serenity, leaving in its wake a trail of anxiety and anticipation. The village stands on the precipice of an abyss, teetering on the edge of a terror that's as palpable as the chill in the air. The normalcy of their lives has been disrupted, replaced by an undercurrent of dread. The hamlet, once a haven of peace, now holds its breath, its heartbeat sinking with the ticking clock. Yet amidst the fear, life goes on. The village, like a ship braving a storm, sails on, oblivious to the horror that lurks in the shadows. As the echo fades, a palpable sense of dread hangs in the air. The village sleeps, oblivious to the terror that is about to unfold. In the dead of night, whispers creep through the silent houses, waking up the villagers. In this quiet hamlet where moonlight alone keeps the darkness at bay, an uncanny sound rises. Whispers, soft and haunting, flutter through the still air. They are not loud enough to be clearly heard, yet they echo in the hush of the night, impossible to ignore. These are no ordinary whispers. They are not the harmless murmurs of a summer breeze, nor the gentle rustle of leaves under the moon's pale glow. These whispers are different. They carry a tone of urgency, an undercurrent of dread, a hint of something lurking in the shadows. The villagers, once sound asleep under their warm quilts, now find themselves wide awake, their hearts pounding to the rhythm of the whispers that seem to seep from the very walls of their homes, from the ground beneath their feet, from the very air they breathe. They huddle together, their faces pale and eyes wide with fear. Mothers clutch their children closer, fathers stand guard by the windows, the elderly pray for deliverance. They listen, trying to decipher the whispers, to unearth their origin, to understand their meaning. The whispers seem to carry a message. A warning, perhaps? The words are indistinct, the language unknown. Yet the sense of impending doom is palpable. The whispers speak of a terror unseen, an enemy unknown, a danger yet to come. They speak of dark times, of a night that may never end. The villagers, once a jovial and carefree lot, find themselves shackled by fear. They dare not step out into the night, dare not face the unknown. The whispers have turned their peaceful hamlet into a realm of fear, their homes into prisons, their dreams into nightmares. As the first light of dawn pierces the night, the whispers fade away. They recede into the shadows, back into the unknown from whence they came. But they leave behind a silence heavier than before, a fear deeper than the darkest night. The whispers fade with the break of dawn, leaving behind a trail of unanswered questions and fear. Morning arrives with a chilling discovery. A villager has disappeared without a trace. The warmth of the rising sun does little to dispel the icy fear that has gripped the village. The villager, who the night before was full of life and laughter, is now gone, leaving only an empty house and unanswered questions. This sudden disappearance adds a new layer of dread to the already tense atmosphere. The villagers, who once spent their days in joyous camaraderie, now barely speak above a whisper. Their laughter has been replaced by hushed conversations, their smiles by nervous glances. Each villager carries the same question in their heart: who's next? The village, once a haven of peace and tranquility, is now a place of fear and uncertainty. Every rustle of the leaves, every creak of a door sends a shiver down the spine. The once familiar paths now seem fraught with danger. The friendly faces now masks of fear. The villagers start believing that something supernatural is at work. The old folks speak of ancient legends of spirits and demons that once roamed the land. The young ones who scoffed at such tales before now listen with wide-eyed fear. Every shadow seems to hide a lurking menace. Every gust of wind whispers ominous threats. Gone is the skepticism, replaced by a growing belief in the supernatural. The village elder, a wise old man who has seen many winters, calls for a meeting. The villagers gather, their faces pale, their hands trembling. They share their fears, their suspicions. The elder listens, his face a mask of stoic calm. He assures them that they will find a way to fight this unseen terror. As night falls again, the villagers brace themselves for another terrifying ordeal. The village, once abuzz with life, now falls silent. The villagers retreat to their homes, the doors locked, the windows bolted. The only sound is the wind, howling like a tormented soul. As the darkness deepens, so does the fear. The village waits, its breath held in anticipation of what the night will bring. A cryptic message is found, hinting at a horrifying fate that awaits the village. In the heart of the village, a chilling discovery is made. A message, cryptic and ominous, shrouded in mystery, begins to unfurl a tale of impending doom. The air grows thick with tension, the once peaceful ambiance now tainted with an undercurrent of fear. The villagers, their faces etched with worry, scramble to decipher the puzzling words. The message, as enigmatic as it is, carries a clear undertone of something terrible. It hints at a fate so horrifying it sends shivers down the spines of the bravest souls. Like a dreadful prophecy, it weaves a tale of impending darkness, a storm that threatens to consume the village in its terrifying grasp. As the villagers grapple with the gravity of the situation, confusion reigns supreme. The peaceful village square transforms into a bustling hub of frenzied activity. The villagers, once content in their daily routines, are now united in their fear and determination to prevent the forewarned catastrophe. Desperate attempts are made to comprehend the cryptic message. Elders huddle together, their brows furrowed in deep thought, while the younger folks turn to ancient lore in hopes of finding a clue. The fear of the unknown becomes almost palpable, casting a dark shadow over the once serene village. The cryptic message becomes a catalyst for a change in the villagers' lives. It sets in motion a series of events that shakes the very foundation of their existence. The tranquility of the village is shattered, replaced by a sense of urgency and dread. The villagers, once indifferent to each other's lives, now find themselves bound by a common thread of fear and shared destiny. The ominous warning hangs heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the horrifying fate that potentially awaits them. The villagers are left with a chilling realization. Their peaceful existence is on the brink of a terrifying transformation. With each passing moment, the impending doom seems inevitable. As the sun sets, the village is plunged into an unending night. The familiar comfort of darkness is replaced by an eerie, chilling sensation that crawls under the skin of every villager. This isn't your typical night. This is a night that stretches and yawns, refusing to give way to the warm embrace of dawn. Under the starless sky, the village is a tableau of shadows and silhouettes, an ink-black canvas painted with fear. The usual nighttime symphony of crickets is replaced by an unsettling silence, broken occasionally by the hushed whispers of the wind. Every creak, every rustle, every distant howl seems amplified in the stillness of the night, adding an element of dread to the already palpable tension. This night, the longest the villagers have ever experienced, is marked by strange occurrences. Doors creak open on their own, lights flicker without reason, and the air is filled with an inexplicable chill. The villagers, once jovial and full of life, are now silent, their faces etched with fear and apprehension. The village, once a vibrant tapestry of human connection and shared stories, now feels like a ghost town, its spirit swallowed by the unending night. Each passing hour intensifies the fear, the suspense. The villagers, huddled inside their homes, dare not venture out into the darkness, their hearts pounding in sync with the ticking of the clock. As the night drags on, the unease grows. Every shadow seems to hide a terror unknown. Every sound feels like a harbinger of doom. The villagers can only wait, their hearts in their throats, for the night to end. But the night, it seems, has other plans. Then, as the clock strikes midnight, a blood-curdling scream echoes through the village. It cuts through the silence, a sharp, piercing note of pure terror. The scream reverberates, bouncing off the empty streets and darkened houses, leaving everyone in a state of heightened terror and suspense. The villagers are left with the chilling realization that this unending night is far from over,